doing? Come on in.
Ah, thanks, Bob.
Yeah, come on in, Sean.
Hey, what you got going over here?
Well, I just bought an apartment. I just got it and everything else. I just come off the ship.
Oh, yeah.
We come back from Santiago.
Yeah.
And I was overseas for like 4.5 years.
Yeah.
I just come into town and I got all the necessities. I got the music, the lamp, the air conditioner, and I've got all my things on the table here.
Yeah.
This is what I need.
Okay.
I got the paper, I got these, so.
Yeah,
and a punch, and I got batteries.
Yeah.
And yeah, how you been?
Doing good, man. I mean, you know, we've been around and stuff, and went to the whirlpool, and
how you been?
Went through a tornado and an earthquake just one day, and
yeah, tornado.
You know, I had a headache for a little bit, but it was all right. Yeah, you know, I'm kind of dizzy.
You had a tornado?
I was kind of dizzy after it, you know. It was all right though, you know. Nice.
Well, you know what I did, man? Don't tell your mother or don't tell your friend, but I became Jewish.
Oh my God.
I did. I had to.
Why?
It was so nice, man. I went over there and I walked the land where Moses walked, and I was walking through one of these little caves and stuff, you know?
Uh-huh.
And I come out of the cave, and there's this guy with a long beard sitting there, a long white beard. And I said, hey man, Leon Russell, I got tickets for your concert Thursday. And he goes, no, I'm Moses. I said, well, that's cool. I said, well, how do I become Moses? He said, get a little beanie, man. He said, but you gotta shave your head. You have to be thin in the hair. So look at, you know, I thinned my hair out.
Yeah.
And then I got a tablecloth, a little doily on the head. I became Jewish, man. This is so Yana Kama Kama Cool.
Sounds the fridge, man. You got anything to drink in here?
Yeah, we have we just got here, okay?
Right.
We have lots of food. We have orange juice.
All right.
Sunny Delight.
Uh-huh.
And we've got eggs coming and bread and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's coming.
But we got little Mad Dog.
Mad Dog's good enough for me.
Oh, okay.
Mad Dog goes very well.
Well, we got some Sprite. We're all set, man. We're gonna have a party tonight.
It's in the freezer.
Well, we have some ice cubes and we have your basic unfrozen Coors.
Oh my Lord!
This is for you, right? This Coors is for you.
This Coors for me.
Right.
Thank you.
I myself don't drink, but I'm drinking a
Slice. Yeah, of course. You're drinking Slice.
I'm drinking Slice.
Gotta stay straight with the Slice now.
Right. I drink Slice.
Bring the Slice into my life.
This is for Kenny.
Yeah, Kenny.
And, oh, what is that song playing in the front room? Sounds like Greene Onions.
It's the classic tune box.
It is the Greene Onions.
Who's that over there?
We are the Greene Onions.
Who's that and how do we acquire it?
I knew him very personally. He autographed this for me in person in 1955. When I was 6 years old. But we were in a coffee shop tonight down in downtown Coronado, fucking Delmar.
Chula Vista.
Yeah,
I've been there.
And while I went to the bathroom, I noticed this on a wall. And we had a sub sandwich, and we had some little coffee, and I said, this would look nice in Sean's apartment. Now, we didn't steal it because I am going to mail that guy $15. That's all it's worth.
Right.
But you had to have it. Got a crack in the corner, everything's okay, it's legitimate, it's signed, it's numbered, it's detailed, he's got the free mustache. This is a classic.
That's all we needed. We were looking for it.
Greene Onions.
How's your bedroom look?
Not too bad. This is my bedroom.
Wow, we got a little, complete with little leak in a roof.
Yeah, we have a little leak.
That's perfect.
There's no big problem. No.
That's spot.
What we do here is that my partner and I, well, he wakes up, he sleeps in the bathroom.
Yeah, he sleeps on the toilet. Yeah.
And he comes in here in the morning, we stand in the middle of the bed and we take a shower.
Yeah, yeah.
We shower up and shit, and we get on, you know?
Yeah.
And then he goes back to the bathroom.
Yeah.
My wife sleeps in here.
Yeah, perfect spot too.
This is my wife. This is my son. This is my other son's bed.
Yeah, daughter sleeps in the bottom now.
We got rid of the daughter.
Oh, okay, yeah.
We just got rid of her.
Yeah. Kicked her out, put her on the streets, and it's cool out there anyway.
But this is, we got 17 guys live here. It's very comfortable. We all have our own space.
They all bring their broads over, and 17 people, it turns out to be, what, 37?
37, yeah.
Yeah.
37.
That's good.
But when they bring 30,
that's comfortable.
no, I can only, we can only bring 36. Oh. When they get 37, we have the chair out here.
Yeah.
And they sit out
yeah,
here.
yeah, they sit out in the balcony. Yeah. And they sit out there.
That's 37.
There it is.
They take turns. They just take turns.
They've got a quiet neighborhood.
Not too bad.
Very pleased. Is that the little tugboat over there? That's
yes. This is my son's car.
Oh, okay.
Did you know my son?
No.
He was in the Navy.
Met him. Oh, really?
Yeah, he's in the Navy.
He's a fucking squid, huh?
Sean P. Greene?
He's a fucking squid. Oh, yeah.
He's a squid.
Squid.
You must have known him. He's in everything. He's got a job. He's got a badge, but he don't work.
Okay, yeah. All right, yeah. Never seen him. He's great.
Yeah, he's always ghosting.
So we're walking over here again. You got a little red thing there, just kind of.
What is this here?
Red piece of shit.
What might this be?
Oh my God, that's the tiger fucking thing. Sponsored by ABF3 Greene Sean Patrick, Robert Moore Greene Jr., Tiger, the Bull of Paris.
The bull.
Age 43.
43.
Born October 3rd, 1949. They got their year right, too.
It must be an old man.
My name is Greene. And that's the
Sponsored by Nestlestreene.
We got all the toys, we got everything, man. We're gonna sign off because,
Okay. Hey, we'll see you a little later, okay? We're just getting set. We're just getting set up right now. We're getting set up, What we have to do is we have to find a drawer for all the different, like knives go in one area, forks go in the other area, spoon butts go in the left shelf, third drawer. Yeah, okay, airborne.
We've been there.
And we must have shelves. We will design shelves tomorrow.
Yeah.
Film at 11.
Okay, fading out is
Fade in, motherfucker. Fade in.
Bye.
Bump.
Sam.
Bump.
Coffee.
Coffee.
No more. That's it, no more. Then there was our little excursion down in Mexico. We went to Tijuana. And we got my father a poncho and a Zorro hat. And we dubbed him Baja Diego La Paca to sum up this whole vacation. And we got something for my mother and my brother and my sister, and we just had a ball. Ate some Mexican food. People trying to get us to buy stuff from them, and it was just great,
We're in this little plaza, man. We're trying to buy up all these goods down here. We're in Mexico right now, on the second part of this tour from Hawaii to California to Mexico. We got some nice goods down here. We got a little something for Mama. We got a little something for Missy, or Brandon. Now we got to find something for Missy. It's kind of neat here, man. It's different. Whole new country, man. Different world. And we're just going to keep cruising around, look around. There's shops like this up and down the whole strip. And we're looking.
We got to get you a hat and a poncho. Let's go.
Yeah, okay. Down there, I got my hat that I've been wanting one of these hats for a long time. It's like a semi-Zorro hat, man. I've always liked these, and I got one, and it fits. It's a little tight, but I can take the band out inside. I can doctor it up a little bit. And then I got a nice poncho, which I always liked. And I got a nice shawl for Mama. She said she's been complaining. She gets a little chilly out there once in a while. She got a nice shawl now. She'll like that with a pair of dungarees. She'll look real sharp. She's a pretty girl.
You got a T-shirt for Brando?
Yep. We got a blanket.
We got another T-shirt for Melissa somewhere else, though.
Yep.
We get Mexico for Brando and something for Melissa.
Right.
We got something different for Melissa.
We're
Here
all
we
set.
are on the strip. This is Rosarito.
Better than Tijuana. Better place to be at. It's more down to earth, man. They don't bug you.
About 15 miles away from Tijuana.
This is good. Help California. How can you beat it?
You gotta buy this.
Huh?
Zorro. Zorro Babo.
El Zorro, the fox.
Baja Bob.
Baja Bob. Baja San Diego Bob.
Baja
No,
Bob.
Baja Diego Bob. Diego Bob.
Diego Bob.
Yeah, Dan Diego Bob.
There's the street, man.
Orange Chuck Bob? Eh? Orange Chuck Bob, eh?
Eh?
How can I help you, eh? And he went down to Mexico now. And now Diego Bob.
Diego
Baja
Bob.
Diego Bob.
Baja Diego Bob. That's all we needed.
Got it all.
We're gonna go. We're leaving.
The thing about it is, even in AA, some of the old timers that get up on the podium and their wife is sitting down there and they almost get tears running out. Oh, I love my wife so much. Our marriage is so perfect. You think they're sitting around and everything's hunky-dory. They have no conflict. They make you think that. And when I was new, I thought, wow, that's impossible. You know, how can you do that? You know? They're so full of shit, it's not funny. Yeah, let me get my shoes off.
Got the camera rolling. Got a new tabletop there. Bob?
Huh?
Bob? Slept overnight, Bob?
Yeah. Oh, hi, good morning. We stayed overnight.
Yeah.
Shawnee was tired, I was tired. We talked, we watched some nice videos.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get a copy. I'm gonna have to.
Yeah, definitely want a copy of that.
Uncle Ed.
Yeah.
And, of course, my father stated, you know, we stayed overnight at Uncle Ed's house, and that night that we stayed over, we watched a videotape of the news that they were reporting in Nashville concerning the Japanese concentration camps in the South, and the third part of it, you know, it was so close to me and it touched me, and I just can't find words to say, you know, how important it was for me to be able to see this, see my uncle in this perspective.
We continue our series, Without Justice for All. It is a story of two prison camps in the South during World War II. The camps in Arkansas held Japanese Americans viewed with suspicion after Japan bombed Pearl Harbor. Tonight, Channel 2's Stuart Watson and photojournalist Scott Brinsberger show us a surprising response to internment by one group of Japanese Americans.
Remember Pearl Harbor, America's battle cry in World War II. To Japanese Americans like Hiro Maeda, the phrase means something very different.
I know kids that went to school in California got spit on all the time and called, you know, dirty Japs. And
To Mr. Maeda and more than 110,000 others like him, Pearl Harbor marked the point their government turned on them, branded them enemy aliens, and locked them up. The last thing you might expect is that these same Japanese Americans would volunteer to fight for the very country that had slighted them, but they did.
But there were other friends of mine, when I went, they said, Maeda, you're a damn fool. Why should you go fight for a country that's put us in this barbed wire camp with watchtowers and MPs and searchlights.
To prove their allegiance, Hiro Maeda and 33,000 other Japanese Americans volunteered to fight, many of them still in prison camps. They saw military service as the only way to prove themselves as real Americans.
And we couldn't fail. That's how I felt. I felt that whatever happens to my people really depended on all of us.
They did not fail. The 442nd Regimental Combat Team, formed entirely of Japanese Americans, fought in some of Europe's most celebrated battles. Their motto, go for broke.
I still feel very honored to have been part of that group.
Sam Ichiba and the men of the 442 earned more citations than any other unit their size. So many Purple Hearts for combat injuries that the Army dubbed them the Purple Heart Unit. President Truman stood in a driving rain to award them the Presidential Unit citation.
And I can't tell you how very much I appreciate the privilege of being able to show you just how much the United States of America thinks of what you've done.
And yet, those who died in battle, their bodies came home to prison.
The first ones that went to Europe and got killed in action, their bodies came back through the barbed wire, back to their parents and relatives. And at that point, that's when I said, hey, there's something wrong.
The bodies of 31 Japanese Americans returned to the prison camp at Rower, Arkansas. A monument to their sacrifice still stands in the Delta farmland.
And they are the ones that helped bring us back as Americans with all our rights to be able to live as first-class citizens today.
Many American history books pay only passing attention to the time Japanese Americans will never forget, when their ancestors fought and died for a constitution their fellow Americans had ignored. Stuart Watson, Channel 2 News at 6.
Tonight we conclude our series, Without Justice for All, the little-known story of two Japanese Americans' internment camps in the South. Channel 2's Stuart Watson joins us now with more. Stuart?
Well, Ann, after a half-century, these camps are still quite controversial. But the way people remember them depends almost literally on where they stood at the time, inside the barbed wire or outside of it.
A clump of markers in the midst of a cotton field, the graves of infants. It's the cemetery for the Japanese-American internment camp at Rower, Arkansas. Not many people know about this place, but the little boy in the soldier's cap, he knows.
I didn't want to ask my mother why she was crying every night.
Ed Inoue was just 6 years old, but he still remembers that picture he drew with color crayons of the train ride to Rower, Arkansas.
Many people were through motion sickness and the heat were sick, and my mother was among them. It was a miserable ride.
Townspeople in Rower, Arkansas felt uneasy about the new arrivals. Many considered the Japanese Americans as enemies and resented their presence.
Well, you did, but we did resent it because they had bathrooms. We had.
Audrey Sells grew up near the camp. Her memories and Ed Inoue's differ starkly.
And I didn't stop to think that they were Americans. You know, I knew they were Americans, but we didn't stop to think that because they were the enemy.
With the stroke of one man's pen, the rights guaranteed under the Constitution were abrogated completely, and we became non-entities.
I think it was the only thing at the time. It was done so hastily. I think that's the only thing that they could do to maybe weed them out.
You know, I had a lot of turmoil well into my adulthood, and I had trouble coping with it. There would be moments when I would be vehemently angry.
They weren't just shoved in there and mistreated or anything. They just did not have the ability to go home.
Hey, we didn't starve to death. But what I like to ask them is, if it happened to you, would you think it was bad?
Now only the monuments remain, engraved with the names of those who died while exiles inside their own country. The experience is engraved on Ed Inoue and 110,000 others. They remember, so it will never happen again.
Photojournalist Scott Rensberger co-produced our series Without Justice for All. All this happened 50 years ago, but emotions from that era still run high. We've received any number of complaints this week from World War II veterans who say these camps weren't prison camps, the internment couldn't be avoided. Well, that was the popular belief at the time, but whether you call these camps prison camps or relocation centers, and there was barbed wire, there were armed guards, there were turrets, there were searchlights, and courts later found that they were unconstitutional long after the war.
It's been an interesting series, Stuart.
Thanks, Sam.
Some smokes.